Hey guys, welcome to the Conversation Starter Show on Football Worldwide, the show where we list, rank and tier all things football and invite you guys, the audience, to join in on the conversation and comment below. Now today we've got a very special episode where we're going to be listing the top 10 greatest clubs of all time.
Yeah, that's right, but before we get started, make sure you click like, subscribe and check out all the good stuff they've got on this channel.
That's right. Now we're going to get into it with our number 10 pick for the greatest clubs of all time. We're going outside the top 5 leagues in Europe and we're going to be going number 10, Benfica. Now Benfica has 37 titles, which is just
it's crazy.
Off the charts, 37 league titles. They've also had 2 Champions League wins. They were a bit back in time.
Yeah, they haven't done much European-wise lately, but I mean, we're going all time, so
yeah,
you gotta pay it.
You gotta pay. That's right. So Benfica's number 10. Now I'm going to take number 9 here because it's my club.
Oh, you're stealing it off me.
My amazing club here is Inter Milan, is number 9 for us.
Yeah.
Okay, now these guys, we've won 19 titles.
Yeah.
19 league titles. We're about to make it 20. Mark my words for the next
Just
season.
made it 19 as well, mate.
Just made it 19, that's right. We've got 3 Champions League wins. I think, when you think football, you're thinking Italian football, it's Inter Milan's got to come in the conversation.
That's it, mate.
And it's definitely number 9 on the list of greatest clubs of all time.
That's it, buddy. All right, number 8, I'll take this one, mate. I'm going Ajax.
Ajax.
I actually got, again, 35 titles.
That's
and
insane.
I'll pay, the leagues aren't as strong as some others, but
Yeah.
35 titles is 35 titles. To make it even better, 4 Champions Leagues.
That's right.
Like, we're talking an elite group that has gotten 4 Champions League titles.
That's it. And they had that great run last year or the year before.
Yep, they did.
Ajax.
Yeah. When they sold all their players, made a fortune and
they did.
Put Barca into bankruptcy.
That's right.
And a UEFA as well, man. So they're just a quality club.
Yeah.
They're like that classic feeding club, but I think it was the 70s they had just a dream run. So
that's right.
Yeah, mate. They're quality. You pay
That's
them.
right. All right, I'm going to go number 7 now. Now this is going to make me... It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Throw bucket up.
I'm going to say number 7 though. Greatest clubs of all time. You can't not have them in the conversation as Juve.
Yeah, after the last 10 years, you have to have them.
Yeah, they've had 10 league titles in a row. And what is it? We've got 36 titles all up. Like, you can't deny it. As much as I hate Juve, and trust me, I hate Juve, 37 league titles is a lot of titles. 2 Champions League
14 coppers as well.
14 Coppa Italias. It's insane. They've got a lot of silverware.
Yeah. Surprisingly underachieved at Champions League.
They have, yeah.
Like, considering all like the runners-ups that they've had as well, but with the exception of that, if that was a bit higher, they'd be definitely higher. They've just been class for the last decade and a half.
That's right, yeah. So Juve, number 7.
Mate, if that made you sick, buddy, as a Liverpool fan, this next one's going to make me disgusted. But I'm going Manchester United.
Yeah.
Okay, the Red Devils, 20 league titles, one more than us, which it hurts still. But they got 12 FA Cups, especially a lot of them back when the FA Cup actually meant something.
Yes.
3 Champions Leagues, another club that disappointed, especially in the 90s and early 2000s in Europe.
Yeah, under
3 Champions Leagues isn't the best they can do. 1 Europa. But, I mean, 20 titles is 20 titles. It's the most out of any English club, so...
That's right.
Their quality. And I think if we weren't looking at the greatest, we're looking at, like, the biggest, most influential, most well-known. I mean, they're, like, 1 or 2, really.
They would have to be, yeah.
If we're talking greatest and we're looking objective, we're looking at titles and things like that. Man United is 6.
That's right. All right, I'm going to crack us into the top 5 here. Now... It made you a little bit sick because they've won 1 more league title than your team. However, this team has won 1 less league title than Inter, which makes me very happy.
That's it.
Is AC Milan.
Suck it, mate.
Okay, the red side of Milan. That's right. So 18 league titles. I mean, they've also won, what is it? Is it 7 Champions Leagues?
Yeah,
so
that's
7.
massive.
That's huge.
Massive.
And just on that alone, they're going to be in the top 5. Okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 club that's done more than that. So,
that's right, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So just on that merit alone, they're going to be in the top 5. So as much as I, like to rip them a bit, they deserve to be in the top 5, and they haven't been as strong the last few years.
No.
Same as Inter until just recently.
Zlatan tried a revival.
Yeah,
got him a little bit in Christmas, and he
did.
Realised he was 38.
He did, and all those Milan fans were very excited about winning the league title, and they ended up finishing just in 4th place.
Yeah, just in 4th place.
We'll see how they go this season, but overall, throughout history, cannot deny. Milan is a huge club, and when you talk football, when you talk to football fans...
Talk Italy, really. You talk Italy to most people our age, we're in their 30s, you think AC Milan's probably the number 1 that comes to your mind. That red uniform, Maldini, those boys.
Yeah, Maldini was... Maldini, one of the greatest captains of all time. So, Milan, number 5.
Mate, my number 4, probably my soft spot club for the big clubs.
Yep.
Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
31 league titles.
I agree.
Granted, not the biggest competition compared to some of the other leagues. I mean, you got some good teams in Germany, but not to that standard. But when you're looking at Europe's success, 6 Champions League finals,
It's
1 Europa
League
final, not Europe child. But Bayern Munich, that just a classic club. Love them. Actually love watching them. They do it right. A lot of loyal players that have been there a long time as well, and they're kind of like that no fuss, no attitude, no
classic German club.
Classic German. They just work great. They just go. They do their job. They do it really, really well. And play good football.
Yeah,
and
I agree with you though. They're kind of the one big club that I don't hate that much. And I don't know. You guys tell us what you think in the comments below. But I don't seem to hate Bayern as much as I do PSG and those other big clubs.
Because they're an easy bandwagon club without being a bandwagon club.
That's right.
You know, kids aren't jumping onto the Bayern bandwagon like they are PSG and all those
They're
clubs.
not quite as marketable.
They're not jumping on that. But for people that love football, you're going to love Bayern Munich.
That's right. That's right. Okay, mate. I'm going to take us up to number 3 now. 25 league titles. 5 Champions League championships. Barca, okay, Barcelona. Again, you can't have a football conversation of greatest clubs of all time without Barca being in the mix for the top few. Okay, especially the last 15 years or so with Messi particularly being there and their incredible team they had a few years ago.
Oh, Iniesta, Xavi,
that team is off the charts, and they really are. It's kind of like a magical field, the Camp Nou. You know, like my dad's been there, actually went to Barcelona, and he just said it's just a magical place to go. And so, Barcelona has to be in the top 3 for me. We're going to put a number 3.
Yeah, definitely. Number 2 though, mate. The real talk here.
I'll let you take this one.
The real talk. The Scousers themselves. Liverpool, 19 titles. 7 FA Cups. 6 Champions Leagues, including that glorious day in Istanbul with my boy Steven Gerrard slotting one in the top ends.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
2 Europa League as well, man.
You're struggling with those Europa League.
It's because no one cares about the Europa League, really, mate.
It's true.
Let's get all the Champions League. I've got 6 of them. But, they've had more success lately as well. But if you're looking all throughout the entirety of the Premier League and the English League, Liverpool's been around. Like Manchester United, you look at them, they've had a lot of success the last maybe 30 years. But before that weren't as big. Liverpool's been consistent. We had our great teams, Rush, Dalglish, all those boys. And then it's still going now, and we've got like a little mini resurgence. Won the league, won the Champions League not last year, but a couple of years before that as well. And, got some really good stuff happening, so I can see that.
That's right.
Building and cementing that second place,
and they have, particularly in Australia where we live, they just have a huge following. Like everyone and your grandmother goes to Liverpool over here. So it's undeniable the impact they have on world football and the following they have. And I mean, like I did follow them as a kid. So when I was watching English Premier League only, I followed Liverpool, having Harry Kewell play for them as well. They blew up over here in Australia. So Liverpool, I think number 2 makes sense.
Before we get to number 1 though, buddy. Honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions, that's right. Honourable mentions. Well, you guys tell us as well, if we left anyone out that you think should be in the top 10 greatest clubs of all time. I know Aaron Sloper, our mate, is a big Chelsea fan, so he's having to go at us.
Chelsea was just. It almost made it in, especially because of last year.
That's right, we did think that, another Champions League winners too now.
But they've still only got 6 titles. They're not quite there.
That's right, yeah.
I'm my boy Rangers. My family's
Scottish family.
My granddad, my dad, my granddad's a massive Rangers fan, and 55 league titles.
That's all.
55. Like, granted,
it is the Scottish Premier League, but it's
I'm pretty sure between Celtic and Rangers, they've got 100 probably league titles. But 55 titles, it's up there, you know. But realistically, we've got to call a spade a spade. They're not playing in the best league. They haven't done much in Europe.
I don't want a
not going to make our league. It's more just personally, I wanted to give them a shout out.
And Celtic as well is a big club. I mean, you've got Atletico Madrid as well as another big club that deserves a shout out. Chelsea, as I said before, they're definitely right up there. They're probably number 11 for us now.
Arsenal had periods, but they're not. They're not there. They haven't had the European success that you want to see for big clubs.
They're kind of similar to clubs like Napoli and stuff. They've had little periods here and there, but they're not. Overall, as well, you've got big clubs, even like Newcastle United and stuff, who have big followings. West Ham, big followings, but again.
They're influential clubs.
Tottenham, of course.
They're influential clubs. They're not great clubs.
They're not great clubs, that's right.
But number one,
Tim, we're going to be going the greatest club, in our opinion.
By a long way,
By a long way.
Like, it's not even close.
It's not going to be a surprise. We're going to go Real Madrid, okay? These guys, they're almost like a godlike team, okay?
Throw it out there. We're not Real fans.
No, I don't like them at all.
I'd take Barca over Real pretty much every day.
I don't like any of them, but yeah.
I'm not a fan of either.
Yeah.
But what they've done is undeniable.
Yeah. I mean, 13 Champions Leagues, 34 league titles in La Liga, which is one of the greatest leagues in the world. And just the Galactico time, you know, the 90s, 2000s.
Mate, goal two summed it up.
It did.
By saying no one says no to Real Madrid.
That's right.
Okay. If Santiago Munez can go there, okay, you know it's a big club.
That's right.
But 13 Champions League, buddy.
Yeah.
13.
It's off the charts. Like, we're talking about Milan winning 7, that's off the charts. These guys are almost double. It's just, it's crazy.
It's so not even close.
I don't think anyone's going to be touching Real Madrid for a long time, if ever. They are going through a little bit of a slump at the moment. I mean, I feel like Barca and Real Madrid both dropped off a bit, but...
Pretty sure they're going into a financial slump as well right now.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Don't
worry about that.
I
know all about that.
Until we'll do this in a few years' time. They'll have about 14 Super League championships.
That's right. But, the Super League, look at that. That's right. We need to add that to the list.
We need to add that in,
And they're the most important.
But, man, it's not even close. Like, they are by far the greatest club. You think football, you walk, we're in Australia, you walk around, kids are wearing...
They still wear Real Madrid
jerseys, you know. Especially when Ronaldo was in there, marketability-wise, was off the charts.
That's right.
But then, as I said, we had the Galacticos.
Yeah.
Every player wanted to go there.
Yeah, and particularly as well when you talk about like South American players and stuff, that's the end goal. Like, we're an English-speaking country, but all the Spanish and Portuguese-speaking countries, it's Real Madrid and Barca are the biggest clubs in the world, and they are. Okay, they really are two of the biggest. So. Anyway, that's our list. That's our top 10 greatest clubs of all time.
Again, we tried to go objective here. We're not going what we think's our favourite. We're also not saying like who are the biggest clubs, who are the most influential clubs. We're just looking at stats, we're looking at titles, and we're trying to make our list.
The greatest clubs. So make sure you let us know. This is the Conversation Starter Show. Make sure you comment below. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think we got wrong. I'm sure you're going to have opinions. We love to hear them. That's the whole point of this show. So please like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.